I'd like to ask you, what is your birthday?
January 1st, 1970.
Could you please tell me your name?
John Smith. I feel like with AI, it's becoming pretty clear that models are really good at narrow tasks, but as soon as you ask them to do like a few things in a row or things that depend on each other, they can get confused. I've been playing with the idea of state machines for things that otherwise would be difficult to build with AI. So, for example, an onboarding process. You would think an AI can just collect three or four things about you quickly, but a small model, if you ask it to collect three or four things in a row, by like the second thing, it's already confused. So what I've done here is instead of using one prompt, I'm just updating the prompt based on the previous information collected. So in this case, I'm building an onboarding flow. So it's sort of like a concierge for an app where you talk to it and it collects information and it builds your profile based on the things you say to it. So what I have here is a simple LLM that, depending if I give it a birthday or a location or a name, it just labels that. So I'm just labeling with this LLM over here. And this is GPT 4.1 mini. And then I have a second LLM that is a conversational LLM that is asking for a specific thing. Based on the output of the first LLM, that updates the system message in this LLM, and that's how it knows what to ask for. And then the last thing I'm doing is this is the state machine. So the entry state is birthday. That's the first thing it asks for. Once it gets that, it moves on to name and then location. So very simple. So let's run this thing and you'll see how it works. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'd like to ask you, what is your birthday?
January 1st, 1970.
Thank you. Let's continue.
Cool, let's do it.
Great. To get started, could you please tell me your name?
John Smith.
Thank you. Let's continue.
Okay, let's do it.
To proceed further, may I know your location?
I am in the Midwest.
Thank you. Let's continue.
So you saw there's some work to be done, so it doesn't say thank you, let's continue every time. It's a pretty simple setup. This took me like 5 minutes to make. I'll say I spent a lot more time on the prompt than 5 minutes. LLM prompts, man. But the rest of this was really easy to build, and I think this is immensely useful. It saved me a ton of time.